Welcome everyone to Oxygen Not Included. My name is Rainer and today we will continue building the perfect base. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. It really helps to get this video to other people. And if you want to see more videos like this, feel free to subscribe as well. In the last video, I made this new station. Well, we actually had already 2 exosuits here, but we worked on getting an exosuit for all our 6 duplicates. So all of them now can go outside. I know Bubbles is still a little bit slow or precise, but she will get up to speed very soon. So now they are fully protected for almost everything outside of the base. Also, we made this small storage. Well, it's pretty big, but yeah, I'm not really 100% sure yet about this. But we made this storage to save things that off-gas, typically things that create polluted oxygen and germs, but also bleach stone, which is very useful for the future. And yeah, it off-gases very quickly into chlorine, and that's not what we want. Also, we opened up the map a little bit. We know there's a polluted water vent here, so we're going to tap into that one. But yeah, in the last video we also used these neural vexillators to get some additional traits on our duplicates. But yeah, we also went here for our suits, get the reed fiber, and here as well. So we opened up the map a little bit, we explored a bit. We know there's a cold zone here, there's a cold zone up here, this goes on. But yeah, in this video, as I said, we're going to tame this polluted vent. We still need super duper hard digging. Very good name, and this is here. We know that we know Bert and also Rowan, they just need one more skill point in order to be able to dig up diamond and obsidian, and these vents are often covered by obsidian blocks, and they're very close, so they don't need that much more, and then we can start digging that up. So this is definitely a priority. What we're also going to do in this video is go all the way down. So if we go all the way down, we come into the so-called Oil Biome. And it has a couple of interesting things. For one, it has oil, which is very important for late game. We need it for a lot of stuff, but we're not going to use the oil just yet. What also is important is there is typically lead down there. And lead is a refined metal, which we don't have to process here in this rock crusher, which takes a lot of duplicate time and is pretty slow. So that's going to be something that we're going to use also in this video. And what I also want to do is this cool generator. It's currently generating quite a bit of heat. I want to just move it outside of the base because yeah, it's not nice. We have to take control over this heat generation here because we don't want the base to get too hot. So those are the 3 things. Let's see. Let's start with digging up this stuff. I want this here to all be gone. And I'm doing this at a high priority. That's fine. I want to dig up this here. This. Sandstone is fine. Wait, this also has to be a 7. I want to do this very quickly, so we're doing this at a high priority. Let's see, digging 7. Then we're going to be building insulated tiles, always around vents. Even though this one doesn't produce that much heat, we will encapsulate them always in insulated tiles. We're going to use igneous rock, because it's slow heating, so it's a good insulator. I'm going to make a little bit of room here for some devices that we need. I'm going to make it like this. Let's dig up some more. This here, some more. And actually, I want to dig up the rest as well. Yeah, we're going to dig up this thing because we need to also analyze this vent so we know all the details about it. So this is going to be super high priority. Well, super high. I make it a 7. Let's make the vent, by the way. Can we select the... We cannot select it. Okay, let's just do it like this. Then digging up that is also going to be a high prior. And let's make this a 7 as well as this here. Okay, so this is going to be first pro. As you see, we cannot do it all yet, but we're going to do a lot of it. Also, let's do the second part is digging down. So we're going to build ladders. The first part will be out of sandstone at a 6. Let's just dig down. Then at some point we're going to swap over to granite and then dig down the rest. We cannot build here yet because we cannot see it yet, but yeah, we'll get there. Let's deconstruct this. We're going to also immediately make our power outside. It's not going to be final just yet, but we're going to make something outside of the base so that we don't heat up everything like this. And then airflow tiles so the carbon dioxide from the coal generators can drop down. I also want to make a planter box in the middle. I'm going to make 2. I want to make a planter box here and one here. And then we have the, no, we're not going to make the power generators just yet. We're going to make automation wire, goes to the middle. I'm going to make this underneath. And also power cables. Like that. And then a storage bin we're going to set up here. That should be it for now. When this is built, what priority did I make? This also 6, right? Yeah. Let's make this a 5. Yeah. Okay. So you have the priority set. Let's let them get to work. And in the meantime, they should slowly get their skills, and then we can start making this open. What I also want to set up is a outside of this encapsulation of the vent, I want to set up a place where we can dump polluted water also. So we're going to make a small room here. As a 6 is fine, where we can dump our stuff. Let's make priorities. No, wait. We're also going to need a liquid pump to pump out the water at a 7. We're going to need a hydro sensor at a 7. Automation wire. So that this pump doesn't always run, it leaves a bit of polluted water in here. On the other side, by the way, we're also going to make the same thing. We're going to make this, let's make this as a 6. We don't need the hydro sensor, we're just gonna pump it all the time. Let's also make some gas. No, not gas, we need plumbing. Liquid pipe. It's not gonna be hot, as I said, it's normal temperature, so we don't need any insulated tiles or radiant. We just can use the normal pipes. We're going to make this down, and this will go in here. Let's actually make sure that everything in here is a 7. And we of course need power, so we're going to use conductive wire because we're not going back in there. Like that. And then this side as a 6. Let's go into the wall. Alright, that should be everything that we need in here. We don't need to move further over. Yeah, it should be fine. Let's actually deconstruct this one here. Swap it out for a mesh tile. Because I want to close this off somewhat so that this doesn't off-gas too much. Deodorizer here. Do we have some polluted oxygen here? A little bit. I want to try to keep this as clean as possible. We have no germs, which is good. And actually, mesh tile as a 5. If we don't have anything else to do, we're going to also set up some mesh tiles down here because there is polluted stuff here, which I do not want, which will be our storage. here. Let's mop this up. S7. Good. And this will be also at a 5, that's just fine. Okay, not going down just yet. We're working on this first, which is fine. First liquid pump is done. This one cannot be built because we still need skills. And here we still have polluted oxygen, so I want to wait with the rest. Let's also build this tile, yeah. And then we're going to make our bottle emptier here, which is going to be our input for this manual polluted oxygen disposer. That's not a good name. Oh yeah, and let's also clean this up at a 7. I know there's more stuff coming, but yeah. Are we digging down yet? We are. Bird is digging down. Very good. Okay. Let's let them work for a bit. Our oxygen pressure seems to be going down a bit. We're below 1000 grams down here. And we're going to make a place to dispose of this polluted water. So let's enable this again, so we are not in danger of getting an on pressure here and our duplicant suffocating. We are getting some ice. Let's actually print that. And what we can do with this, because this will melt, which is not good, it's still very cold. What we can do is actually put it in here using utilities. We had 4,000. So this is 5 of these. And then we build them just touching the water, so they will melt instantly. Okay, and this is built at a 5, 6. Let's make it a 6. Alright, we are going down here. Well, in this cold biome right now. We are making this out of granite, which is fine. Let's go further down. We also want to pick up these wart seeds. Let's dig up these also as a 6. And we want to dig up some more granite, so we have stuff to work with. Like that. And here as well. 6. Because we need construction materials for this, for these ladders. Do we have granite here? Don't think we have granite, so they're now getting it from somewhere else. Which of course slows them down a bit. Rowan earned a skill point, very important. Let's give you super duper hard digging so we can get to work here. And open up this here first, because the bottom is not that important. Let's actually make this down to a 6. Still important, but less than this. Let's go, Rowan. Okay, this is now free. 9 analyze. Go Max. Max is up next. And then the rest we set to, this is an 8. And this is a 7 for now. And we want to remove all the stuff from here. ASAP. Here's a polluted water vent. It creates 7.9 kilograms per second of polluted water at 30 degrees. So this is not super hot. It has food poisoning. So this is very, very dirty water. So we need to process it before we use it in most cases. 320 seconds every 539 seconds, so this is very active. Active period, we don't know yet. Max has to analyze it first, which is going to take a little bit of time, but we'll get there. In the meantime, the rest is cleaning up all the stuff here. Very nice. Let's see, this is now mostly oxygen, which is good. Germs, no germs here, also very good. So we can start thinking of how to make this storage. We also want to make this infinite, of course, but this time we're not working with a gas. Here we're working with a gas, and you can make this kind of setup. Now we're working with a liquid. Liquid storage, we have to make sure that our vent that we're using, which has a overpressure of 1000 kilograms, does not overpressure. So what we're going to do is the following. We're going to make a vent right about here. Let's see, we're going to make some plumbing first. What priority am I making this at? Let's make it at a 6, that's fine. Liquid pipes. Let's see. I actually want to first create the surroundings. So what water has, it has a pressure. So if you have it against normal tiles, the normal tiles will actually get damaged if there's too much pressure. So if you make this an infinite storage, which of course will have a lot of pressure, then normal tiles will be destroyed. There's a trick around that. We have airflow tiles, and airflow tiles actually, they push away water, so they touch water, does not touch it. Oh, I see Bubbles has a skill point, nice, and Bird also. Let's immediately give them, very important, access to training. Bam, Bubbles is also fast. So these airflow tiles, they actually push away liquids, so they don't touch, which means that they don't get damage. Let's see, so we're going to make it like that. I want to deconstruct these for now, and then we're going to make here also. The thing with these airflow tiles is, well, I'll explain that in a bit, I guess. So B, this also. Yeah, we're going to make our liquid pump here, but I want to deconstruct this first. And I really want this to stay oxygen. So I guess we can make this polluted water now. So we place all our polluted water in here. Let's make this a 6. This is actually analyzed now, so we see that the next dormancy is in 2.2 cycles. So it is going to be working, it's active 29.4 cycles every 44.7, so a little bit more than 50% of the time, which is pretty good. It will make a lot of water. These need to be deconstructed, guys. This one also. Okay, and then deconstruct this one. And then we can start building some more of these. I don't want any stuff in here. Like that. Then we have our liquid pump. Let's make it out of gold amalgam, because we're not going back in here, and gold amalgam has an overheat temperature of plus 50 degrees. Now most of the water is not going to be hot anyway, but yeah, it doesn't hurt to be prepared for in case we have some super hot liquids coming in here. Now we can also see a little bit better what we're doing here. Plumbing. Let's make some pipes. We're going to go here to the left, then down. We're going to jump over here. So first I want to go, the liquids go into a direction because we already pumped them. And if we don't have anywhere to go with this liquid, I want it to go in the storage. Then again, if we our pumping stuff out of here, I want it to go again into here, but it doesn't have priority, so it goes into a green slot. And then out of here we can go further down. So that's that. Also we need power, of course, conductive wires. Let's make it out of copper. Let's use the same route here, down here. And then we can also go like this. Yeah, why not? And then when this is all built, I want to add one more thing, that's a hydro sensor. In case I ever need it. Let's make it here, and then I'm going to make some automation wire. And what I'm going to do here is, because we have this disconnect utility, I'm going to make dots. Let's add it there. And because we have dots, we can actually connect and disconnect this whenever we want. So let's just dot this up. It looks weird, but we can connect and disconnect this as long as this is built whenever we want. And then after these are all built, we can start building our protective layer around this, so our insulated tiles. We have to keep an eye on this. I want to close this off whenever this top line is fully, let's make this above 500, yeah. Whenever this top line is fully filled with water, and it doesn't have to be a lot, because we know there's only one element in each tile, but right now there's still polluted oxygen in this tile, and that's not what I want to encase in this room. I want only polluted water in here. We're at 800 kilograms, and whenever we get at 1000, it will start pushing up one tile. Alright. I guess we can start closing this off. Like that. Now when we look at automation, we see that we have all the choices, and then we can just start connecting them at will. We don't have to build anymore, we can just connect and disconnect the stuff, and it will just be there. So this is now done. Why is this closed? Oh, because we have a Okay, that's not good. That's actually... Can we still pick it up? Yeah, we can. Do we want to connect this? I guess no. Okay, that's not good. So because we have a wire in here and the default state of a wire is red, that means that these two things are always off. Because they have a red wire connected. So that's not possible, I guess. I have to rethink this again. Yeah, let's not do this nonsense. We're just going to make a wire out of here. So we're going to just make this normal. That didn't work. Automation wire is a little bit too complicated. You can do it for something else. Why do we have something here? You can do this for something else, but for automation wire, I guess this is not possible. With liquid pipes and stuff, you can. Okay, now you can see we have 80 kilograms of water in these top tiles. So we can start closing this off. Let's make this as a high priority. Let's make it as an 8. Because this is all water now. Polluted water, 80 kilograms. Yeah, so we can close this off now, and then we have a block of full water. So we need to sweep this up again. I hope we can reach it. I think we can from here. They can reach 3 tiles. Okay, this is building now. Nice. And I want to eat. New printables available. Let's see what we get. And we have skills. We have some larva eggs. I don't really want slicksters in our main base, but let's get the eggs and then just we have them here. Let's crack them. And then our skills, what do we get? We have Liam. Liam is going to go into tinkering, of course. This is going to be something for the next episode. When he gets to mechatronics engineering, we can go ham with the rest of the stuff. Okay, let's pick up this copper here. Nice work, May. So this is now cleaned up. We have the cable out here. Yeah, so now we can start encapsulating this with our insulated tiles. Doesn't have to be at an 8, but make it a 7. Let's make it a 6. Whatever. 7 is fine. Actually, I also need to deconstruct these first. So this drops down. And then let's continue with these. And I will explain in a second why I'm doing it like this. So this is now fully encapsulated. Nice. We can close off. Let's actually build this first. I think this will jump up, but yeah, let's just build it. Fine. How's this coming along? We actually have wart seeds here now, cooling stuff down. Let's build our cold generators here so we can move this outside. Because yeah, this is still generating heat. We have a Weeze wart here now that's cooling down this part of the base, but still, why is this not being... Let's make this a 7. I don't want food to be spoiling here. How far are we down here? Oh, we actually all the way down. I need to continue this. Let's make this at a 6. Go down here. We want to go around all of this mess, so we're going to go down here. And I think here's already the oil biome. Nice. So let's dig up this stuff here also. Ladder. Granite, yeah. And this is all 6. Nice. Okay, this is now fully built, so I can explain what's going on here. What is going to happen is we have a liquid vent here dropping in water. Water is going to be here and it's going to move here. It's going to create pressure in all horizontal directions. So it's going to push into all of these airflow tiles, which is fine. It's not gonna damage from that. Up here, the water cannot push up because there will be some gases here, and the other gases from down here will go into the airflow tiles. So this tile will have some gas here that can never be replaced by liquids. So this tile doesn't have to have airflow tiles around it because the gas will never exert any high pressures against these tiles. So this should be fine. We're not gonna connect it just yet because I want to have the LED for this. What I also want to do, let's see, this worked out fine. Yeah. I want to clean this up real quick. And then we're going to make some kind of roof for this thing because I don't want there to be anything else spilling into here. So we're going to make this. I'm going to build this one because we can do that diagonally. I'm going to do it like this. This should be okay. And in the meantime, we're digging down. We have a spore kit here. Spore kits are very dangerous because they generate a certain kind of spores, zombie spores. And these are probably the most dangerous germs that there are in this game. So we definitely don't want to get in here. We have exosuits, but still, I don't want them to get... I don't want to spread the germs anywhere. So we are down here with the ladder. Let's see, we're going to go down here, and then we're going back up again. So we create some kind of lock here that the heat from here, because this is very hot, 60, 70 degrees, doesn't get into this zone. We create some kind of lock here. And then we go back down, and I want this also to be a 6. All of this. All of it. And then what I'm going to do here is dig further at a 6. I'm going to dig up this here, and I want to start digging up this lead. So as you can see here, lead is refined material. It is hot, so building with this in the base is going to make the base a little bit warmer, but we already have the wart seeds in there to take care of that. But yeah, 2,000 kilograms of refined metal. As you can see, we worked hard to get 1,200 kilograms of copper. This is going to be invaluable for building. So let's start digging out all of this stuff. I want to also dig up this, and I want to start building this here. We're going to build it out of igneous rock, I guess. There's plenty of it here. So what I'm going to do here is add an 8. Fill up all of this. So we want to destroy all of the germs that are here. Yeah, why not? We can just build there, right? Yeah, so once we dig up this, the gases cannot flow through, but we can build here, and that's how we're going to fill up this whole area, so that we don't let the gases escape here. So this will give us a lot of usable metals. Let's dig up this also until here. Yeah, there should already be a lot of lead. And once we have that lead, we can start building cables out of lead. Okay, the polluted water vent is dormant. We have 400 kilograms of water here. So this is going to be dormant for a while. We have all our polluted water in here, which means this is also gone. Nice. So we can deconstruct this, clean up the debris here. Oh, we have a sage hatchling egg. We want to just crack that. So there's different kinds of hatches, and we're going to also go into that next episode, I think. Sage hatches eat different foods than normal hatches. They eat slime and stuff from here, clay and things like that, polluted dirt. But yeah, I don't want to use that. We have idle duplicants, which is not good. What do we have here? Max is not doing anything. Let's have him research something. Let's do this one here. Let's actually do the metal refinery. It's also okay. Let's do this one. So that he's not bored. And I guess we can also start digging some more at a lower priority. 5. It's okay. But they will have a lot to do very soon, whenever the lead is dug up. And let's actually also put a wart seed here. We can deconstruct this one now, because we have our power generation there. We can also deconstruct this one. Make this a 6. How we have omelette and macroots. Our refrigerators are getting full, which is dangerous, because it means that if we have too much food here, this food will spoil, because we cannot put it in the refrigerator, and then we will have polluted oxygen here for days. So we're going to uproot these plants, so that we produce a little bit less of this mealwood. We can always enable it again once we need it. I'm just going to remove all of it for now. Let's see, we can also remove this automation wire, which we don't need anymore. Power cable, which we don't need anymore. And we can set some more power storage actually here. And then connect the power once again. Okay. Still waiting to connect this properly. Okay, this roof is built. Let's dig up this, and then we can build this one also. And this way, if something drops from above, it will never drop in here. I want to have this purely polluted water, so I don't have to filter it. And this also doesn't have to be filtered. So this can directly go into here without some kind of filter first. And we are in the oil biome. So now we have our first lead, immediately more than the copper. So we can start building stuff out of lead. Let's wait until we have a little bit more. So now we have 15 tons of refined metal. And of course, we're going to use that. Let's dig up this one also. Okay, dig up this one, please. Okay, good. Okay, let's use that. We've been using the little bit worse cables here, the normal wires. The normal wires can have a maximum power load of 1000 watts. These conductive wires can have a maximum load of 2000 watts. So we're going to use these and let's make this all at a 6. We're going to swap all of these cables out because if they have more of 1000 watts of requested power, then these cables will break, and that's not what we want. So we're going to replace all of this with these better cables. And yes, this is going to bring it, a little bit of heat, but that's fine. It's just 25 kilograms per cable, and we can take care of that heat. There we go. And then also we can connect our power cable, actually, because we still have 11 tons left. We can start connecting this to here. Let's go like this. And like this. Let's say if this is higher than 150 or 100, something like that. So we can start digging this up. This is at a 5. Let's make this a 6. Or 7. 6 is fine. Okay, so now our duplicants have some stuff to do. Actually, because we're going down so much, it's probably a good idea to make some fire poles. Let's make that at a 6, and then all the way down. Yeah, that wouldn't hurt to have that. Because they're going to go up and down here so often, it's a little bit of a waste of time to take the ladder for that. Alright, so now our pump is finally working, so now we can see this thing in action. Both the pumps are actually working, so this one will only work if there's water in here, otherwise it will say there's no water, logically. But yeah, as you can see, these tiles are now being filled. The water has a little bit of weird mechanics with airflow tiles. As you can see, it doesn't really touch the airflow tiles, so it doesn't transfer heat as well to the airflow tiles. And that will also mean that they don't push against the tiles, which doesn't mean that they don't have overpressure damage. Because normally these tiles will have stress on them from liquids if the pressure is too high. And you will see that this will slowly fill up, and up here we have now 12 grams of polluted oxygen. This is very little. The polluted oxygen, of course, is generated from this polluted water, which off-gases, so we cannot do much about that. But at least we don't have any slime lung in here. As you can see, we're already up to the second tile. This is now 1000 grams, which is the normal value for a tile. And this will now fill also up to 1000 grams. Yeah, we should have enough water here. And then you can see that this tile is also being filled up, but this will never be filled up because there's polluted oxygen here, which will never be displaced. So this vent will always have polluted oxygen here, which means it never overpressures, so we keep on dumping water in this tile. In the meantime, we also swapped out all of the power wires. Our base temperature went up a little bit, but not really noticeable. So we're fine there. Did we get more skill points? No, it's just max. Liam, you have something to do here. We need your mechatronics engineering for the next episode. But yeah, we made some very big strides. We're still working on at the bottom to kill off this these germs. The plant is dead, but there's still some zombie spores here, which I believe do multiply. It seems like that's going down, but I'm not sure about that. So we're just going to fill this up as much as we can. Just need this one, and then we need to fill up the last piece here. Let's see, how can we get there the easiest? Let's dig out here. Can we jump that? I guess we can. If we go like that and like this, we should be able to also reach this place, and then we can just fill it up with another tile. Like, oops, no, not that one. And then B, this one. And that should take care of all of the zombie spores without ever being affected by them. And yeah, the cold is coming through a little bit. It's fighting the heat, of course. But we should be fine. Okay, so we have the spore kit seed here, but we actually have a little bit of zombie spores here in the igneous rock, but it is going down. I don't know, we should probably just contain that so it doesn't break out. Oh, we actually picked up the spore kit seed, of course. But yeah, the igneous rock is still here. I guess it's fine. Yeah, it is dropping down, so this is getting killed off. Zombie spores do not live on igneous rock, it seems. Anyway, we are at a very good state here, I think. We have our power generation outside. We will not generate more heat inside of our core, which is fine. Yeah, we have some more printables. Let's see what we get. Wart seed, yeah, why not? Let's get another wart seed. Yeah. This is now dormant. Let's see. Can we get a little bit more in here? Let's go until 30, because I want this to also fill up. Yeah, we're very, very close. And yeah, now this is also polluted water, and it will never get higher than this. We will start exerting pressure on these. Well, we're not going to exert pressure on these, but these will get overpressured at some point. Let's put this back at 200 kilograms or something. It's all gonna be fine. Whenever this gets active again, we will be able to see the power of this construction. So yeah, that is it for this episode. If you have any remarks on this video or any suggestion what to do next, feel free to leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.